It's another time to traverse the length and breadth of the Sunshine State as we bring you this edition of Government House Diary. Welcome to the program that highlights the latest efforts of the present government in the Sunshine State to make life more worth living for the people while growing the state's economy. Making the headlines this week. In a strong bid to promote affordable healthcare services, Governor Aiyedatiwa flags off insurance scheme for informal sector. Improving access to electricity and reforming the power sector, Governor Aiyedatiwa inaugurates mass metering program. And ahead of the fast approaching November 16 governorship election, APC harvests more PDP members. Details of this and other stories shall come your way right after now. Wahab Bankole is my name. Welcome back. As part of effort to deepen health coverage and reduce out-of-pocket payment for healthcare, Ondo State government has flagged off Orange Health Insurance Scheme for residents in the informal sector. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa at the ceremony said his administration will continue to provide sustainable healthcare financing. Those captured in the scheme are traders, artisans, transport workers, and farmers.
Enjoy the moment.
Since the takeoff of the Ondo State Contributory Health Commission, several schemes and interventions targeted at pregnant women, children, elderly, people with disabilities and government workers have been initiated. The latest is the Orange Health Insurance Scheme targeted at residents of Ondo State in the informal sector, including farmers, traders, drivers, artisans, motorcyclists, and other organized groups. The flag-off of the health insurance scheme for the informal sector is an epochal event that attracted stakeholders in the informal sector, health experts, and development partners. Director General, Ondo State Contributory Health Commission, Dr. Abiodun Oyeneye, said the scheme is a pragmatic way to strengthen dwindling health indices as it affords the targeted beneficiary to worry less whenever health challenges surface. Oyeneye noted that the informal sector package includes medical services, surgical services, optical services, dental services, obstetrics and gynecology, physiotherapy, supply of drugs and medications, laboratory and imaging.
With the remarkable success achieved by the Ondo State Contributory Health Commission in such a short time, I'm sure that better days are ahead of us. It is on this proven model that we now extend oranges to the informal sector. This expansion aims to provide the same level of financial protection and access to quality healthcare to those in the informal sector.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who officially flagged off the scheme, reiterated his administration's commitment to ensuring access to affordable healthcare for all residents.
Our gathering marks a pivotal moment in our journey towards attainment of universal health coverage. With the launch of oranges for the informal sector, our administration has again demonstrated our unwavering commitment to sustainable healthcare financing and to the health and well-being of every resident in Ondo State.
The leadership of market women, artisans, cocoa farmers, and workers in the transport sector of the state, whose on-the-spot enrollment marked the commencement of the scheme, said the intervention is a testament to the people-oriented governance of Governor Aiyedatiwa.
Health is wealth, and this is all about our health for us so that we'll spend minimal amounts in taking care of ourselves.
I've heard a lot about the program from my government workers, and they said it's a very beneficial program.
Every one of us in Nigeria, not even Nigeria, in the whole world, health is very important.
For us to increase productivity and maintain the health status of our people, there is need for this kind of insurance.
Development partners from the World Health Organization, International Labour Organization, Development Agenda for Western Nigeria Commission, and Director General of the National Health Insurance Authority, Dr. Kelechi Ohiri, commended Ondo State for advancing universal health coverage.
The National Health Insurance Authority remains committed to the journey for universal health coverage. And I'm particularly excited that Ondo State is aiming to cover 70% of its entire population by 2027.
The Ondo State Contributory Health Commission says its vision is to cover at least 70% of the entire population and be among the top 5 states with the highest health insurance coverage in the country by year 2027.
In another development, as the November 16 governorship election in Ondo State gathers momentum, the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) is gathering momentum with more defectors from the opposition party. The latest of such defections are leaders and members of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) from the SAO local government area of the state. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who received the decount PDP members, welcomed them and emphasized the need for collective efforts to ensure governance beyond 2025.
In Igbekebo, Eseodo local government area of Ondo State, members of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), led by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, gathered to welcome new members from the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP). Commissioner for Lands and Housing, Akinwumi Sowore, highlighted the achievements of Aiyedatiwa administration and called for support ahead of the November 16 governorship election.
SLO people have resolved to work solely for Lucky Olimisan Aiyedatiwa.
Goodwill messages from local leaders, including Bayo Anifowose, Special Advisor to the Governor on Gender, Olamide Falana, and a lawmaker, Oluwatoyin Allen, praised Aiyedatiwa for his effective leadership.
We are confident that your leadership and vision will take Ondo State to a greater height.
For our so many of our women, it's very big resolutions. Today we are really excited.
It was now time for members and leaders of the opposition, PDP, to join the progressives. Mrs. Williams Ojuala, speaking for the defectors, said Aiyedatiwa's leadership qualities motivated their decision to join the APC, promising to work towards his success in the upcoming election. Governor Aiyedatiwa thanked the people for their support and reiterated his commitment to improving the state, viewing the defections as a sign of confidence in his administration.
The leaders of the opposition party, all of them are here. The former state woman leader of PDP is here sitting behind me, and all members of their SO, the local government woman leader and chairman, all of them, the executive member of the party. PDP has collapsed completely in SO.
He emphasized plans for infrastructural development, particularly in education and healthcare, and the creation of job opportunities.
All the schools that are not in good order in SLO, they have listed them out for renovation. And in the areas of health, there will be additional facility building for at every ward for our primary health care. All 10 wards in SLO are going to be having one unit of a 2 self-contained house for the medical officers that will be working in every ward in SLO. This is not only for SLO, it's across the state. The 203 wards in the state is a program that we are starting before the election.
The event featured performances by cultural troops from Calabar and Akwa Ibom, enhancing the celebration as attendees pledged their support for Aiyedatiwa's continued leadership beyond 2025. Friday, women leaders of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Irele local government area gathered to promote the impactful governance of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa despite the early morning rain. Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Emmanuel Igbasan, encouraged the women to remain steadfast in supporting the APC amid global economic challenges as the November election approaches.
This is not the end, it's the beginning to the end. On November 16, all these women, you will see them early enough in their numbers with their PVCs voting massively for Lucky Aiyedatiwa.
The convener and special assistant to the governor on women mobilization, Bayo Aino, expressed gratitude for the women's support and assured them that their interests will be prioritized. A prominent son of the council area and former APC governorship aspirant, Murayo Lebi, thanked the women for their attendance and urged them to leverage their numbers to mobilize grassroots support for Aiyedatiwa's election.
He's a very, very, very honest human being that I know personally, and I vouch for him. He's going to deliver the goods to the states. Everybody should troop out on the 16th of November to come and vote for His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, because we have to follow those who know road.
The special advisor to the governor on health, Professor Simi Odimayo, while canvassing votes for the governor, highlighted Aiyedatiwa's leadership qualities that have positively impacted governance in the state.
What we can do now is to give it more support so that we can continue to have monumental development that we're having in the state at present. And that is what we have to encourage our people.
The women unanimously committed to mobilizing support for Aiyedatiwa's continued leadership beyond 2025.
It was a royal kickoff as the Olowo of Owo, Oba Ajibade Gbadegeshi Ogunoye, declared open the grand finale of the second Olowo Cup. Fans of New Church Grammar School and Imade College thronged the Owo Township Stadium in their numbers and could be visibly seen chant various victory songs to cheer their respective teams as they slug it out on the pitch.
After 75 minutes of skillful football, mixed with entertainment and inspiring speeches, New Church Grammar School Owo emerged champions of the second edition of the Olowo Cup by beating Imade College 1-0. Olumide Muiz scored the only goal of the match in the 17th minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legends want that from Muiz. Olumide!
15 minutes into the second half, New Church thought they had extended the lead when they took the ball through the left flank, dismantling Imade College's larger-than-life midfield to score, but it was disallowed by the referee. Despite parading an intimidating lineup, Imade College wasted all attempts to equalize or possibly go home with the trophy for the second time as anticipated by the frenzied fans. The state governor, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, represented by his deputy Olaide Adelami, expressed optimism that raw talents discovered from the tournament will be developed. Adelami, whose alma mater, Imade College, lost the match, congratulated both teams for putting up brilliant performances.
When they were playing, we see a lot of teamwork. We see a lot of energy of the young ones that is being possibly directed. And to thank the organizers of this competition once again, and I pray that next one will be next year. It's going to be better than this.
Adelami thanked the organizing committee, sponsor, and the Olowo for a well-organized competition.
The game of football is a game that is respected all over the world, and it's a crowd puller. So our goal is that this game, we are going to upscale it. We are going to improve on the competition.
The Olowo Obabadegeshi Ogunye said the football competition was embedded in the Igogo Festival to add glamour to the festival and ensure meaningful participation of young people.
We decided to bring the finals to be part of the Igogo Festival so that everything will coalesce. We have a lot of programs too, so we should see Igogo Festival as a tool to ensure to promote our tourism. Igogo Festival should be seen as global. That is our aim. That's what we are working towards.
With 7 goals, Olomide Muiz of New Church was the highest goal scorer and most valuable player of the tournament. Osuma Kende of Imade College emerged best goalkeeper, and Aladeji Mokun of New Church emerged best coach of the tournament. The most behaved team of the competition was Methodist High School, Owo, while third place went to AUD Comprehensive High School after beating Owo High School.
And as we say goodbye on the program this week, Governor Lucky Aidatwa says the newly launched mass metering program is a testament to the commitment of his administration to reform the power sector while easing the burden of accessing electricity. The ceremony at the Koko Conference Hall of the Governor's Office in Akure provided an opportunity for residents of the state to have access to electricity meters at subsidized rate. The governor, who emphasized the significance of the initiative, said accurate metering is not only a technical necessity but a fundamental right of all consumers. The introduction and official launch of the Odatiwa meters, a mass metering program, is aimed at easing the burden of accessing electricity while putting an end to arbitrary and inflated electricity bills. The initiative is also targeted at reforming the power sector while eliminating uncertainties and discrepancies associated with billing process. That's the Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Razak Obi, and Special Advisor to the Governor on Energy, Alabi Johnson, said the benefits of the initiative to people of the state are enormous.
The Odatiwa meter represents more than just the introduction of new technology. It is a reaffirmation of our commitment to the well-being of our residents, promoting fairness and fostering transparency.
The Nigerian collection rate is over around 50%. It means you buy something, you are not paying even half of the value of what you are purchasing. And the key to that is to have metering in place.
Other stakeholders, including the Managing Director of Benin Electricity Distribution Company, Deolu Ijose, applauded Governor Aiyedatiwa for blazing the trail while promoting a pathful governance.
The Electricity Act 2023 came into effect just recently, and as well into that project also into function, and I'm happy to announce that the first 3 sets of states that got regulatory functions transferred to them is entirely Ondo State happens to be working.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who emphasized the significance of the initiative towards ensuring a transparent, fair and efficient electricity supply, said accurate metering is a fundamental right of all consumers.
We aim to address and rectify long-standing issues of energy theft and inefficient billing system. This is more than just an upgrade. It is a promise to the people of Ondo State that their hard-earned money or income will be spent justly and that they will receive the energy they pay for without let or hindrance.
The governor said the state is preparing for an ambitious venture into power generation, transmission and distribution, noting that by subsidizing the meters, his administration aims to address energy theft and inefficient billing practices.
The Odatiwa meter program signifies our unwavering dedication to creating a more efficient, fair and accountable electricity sector in Ondo State. We invite every citizen to embrace this new system and join us in building the future where energy is both a source of empowerment and a pillar of equitable development.
Speaking with Osrc, some of the stakeholders and beneficiaries described the initiative as a welcomed development.
Ondo State is taking the lead nationally as the first sub-national government to actually provide meter for the people. And Ondo State is doing that collaboratively. The DISCO is involved, pretty much all stakeholders are involved. And this is going to become another milestone the state has covered that will become a new national standard.
Others also urged residents to take advantage of the initiative to improve their well-being.
With that report on the efforts of the Ondo State government to reform the power sector while easing the burden of accessing electricity, we have concluded this edition of Government House Diary. Thank you very much for your time and I hope you enjoyed every bit of it. Next week we shall return. Wahab Bankole is my name.